Alright. Excuse me. I was hungry. Grabbed a Pop-Tart. Make sure everything's doing good. My audio's all nice. Yep. Make sure it's all lined up. I should have done this before I started streaming, but hey, it's whatever. Let's get started. Outer Worlds. I'm gonna build the giant angry man who's not very bright and hits things really hard.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Bro wants to be Rick Sanchez so bad. His last name's different, but it's actually Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. It's just really far in the future.
Thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Strength,
I bet you
max.
could arm wrestle a
Intelligence, minimum. He's a dumbass. Thunk. Alright, let's do this shit. I'm gonna beat everyone's ass.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be
Not likely, bootlickers.
Oh, damn.
Initiate skip jump.
Bro, you are not Rick Sanchez. Calm down.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit. Ah, There you are, wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Damn.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Why are we helping this dude? He seems like a fool. Oh, shit. Anyway, he seems like a fool. And he's a criminal? I'm not a fan of criminals.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's
Should
to be
be.
your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
You still haven't even told me what's going on. Not even like a summary. Or a quick rundown, just... Hey, I got you out of this thing. I'm a wanted criminal, help me out.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting
His
shit
ass
go to
is a
waste.
goner, bro.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Hey, you, come here.
What's up?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
What?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Can I patch him up?
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I'll
Hell
hold you
yeah.
one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What the fuck? Was he work for like a company or something, man?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, but how you gonna get out?
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All
Nice.
Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
So you just work for a company that sells dog shit? What's going on?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by our provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
You don't know shit? Gotcha.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
You took your job pretty seriously. So what are the buttons? You got the 4 weapons equipped at a time. Borderlands shit, I gotcha. That is the inventory, I got it. Thanks for the sword. Now perish. I meant to do that. I definitely didn't think that it would just pass through him and do no damage. Well, I guess I'm a murderer now. I missed. Die, nerd. Parry. Your weakness disgusts me.
Huh? I smell blood! I smell blood. Where are you?
Die. Parry. No match for Thunk. He is simply too much.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Fuck you say to me?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down.
Oh, fuck, they're bureaucrats too.
You know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
And they're lazy. Intimidate him.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Actually, I like the cut of her jib.
Here we go.
I also like her gun. Yeah, get him, Lieutenant. Take him out.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Excellently done, Lieutenant.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold.
That badass
Marauder,
shotgun, I'll
please
take
be
that.
informed.
Item repair. Should have read that, honestly. I don't know why I didn't. I don't need the shotgun, because if I'm going to be in close range, I might as well just use the sword. So... Can I not break it down? What's the point even giving it to me then? Maybe it's too... I guess I can always sell it. Let's keep exploring. There's gotta be some. I know the...
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, computer lady. How about you be quiet and let me do my looting?
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not...
Or refunds all your... Okay, so I can change my... Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I can change up my build if I ever want to. If I was a coward, that is. Any mistakes I make, I will keep.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Man, what a bitch. But I know you got... I know you got loot in here. Give me that.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authority. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Hello.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
A bit harsh.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Nah. I'm not doing that. What are you gonna do?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bitch, we on the planet. I ain't gonna get sucked out. I have dumb dialogue options.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
That's funny.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne.
When did that happen?
If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Hell yeah. Nod and smile.
Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately,
I guess I'm
our
Thunk
engine is
Hawthorne.
currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing.
What are the chances
The
of
main
that?
drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank
Captain
you.
Hawthorne,
I
the
appreciate
Unreliable. I
your
like it.
cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Very well, I shall. Wow. I'm the captain of my own ship, just like that. Life's crazy how things just work out.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie.
This is what you get, Ernest. I didn't want to do this. This wasn't the fate for you. It said Spacer's Choice. Reputation decreased. How would they even know I'm the guy that killed these people? They got wizards. I got a fucking eye patch now? Dude, that is badass. My guy looks like a fucking villain. Die! Don't you run from me. drugs. Who's next? Fuck. I don't know who the fuck Birdie Cotton is. But I'm be real. This is a real bad day for you, Miss Cotton. Yeah, I'll take your fucking sugar too, bitch.
Huh? I smell
Abandoned. Never run from me again. You're dead. Yo, you really thought you could knife fight me, huh? Oh shit, he's got a gun. Think you're real smart because you got a gun, huh? You know who else has a gun? Me. Several, in fact. I prefer the swag of the eye patch. Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? Oh, shit. First aid room key. Give me that. Yeah. I don't know how a leg got up on this table, but I assume I had something to do with it. Yeah, I cut your leg off. What's in this room? Rodents? You win this one, rat, but I will have my revenge. Music box, I'll take that. I guess. Probably like a quest item. Did you hear something? Can I block bullets? Ah, it didn't do much. Do drugs. Can I not loot this? Can't loot the medkits? That doesn't make any sense. They're medkits. Should have like painkillers or something in them. I don't know. Model spaceship, I'll take that. Necklace. Assuming that's all sellable shit. I I can loot that fucking... I could sell that. All kinds of crazy stuff over here. Alright, I think that's it. Take a little peek around real quick. There's a way up. How do I get up? There is an upstairs. Maybe that way. Are you dumb or something? Ah, you didn't need that head anyway. You weren't using it. I dude heard like the sounds of slaughter and gunfire and was like, he's got nothing to do with me. The keycard organizer in the lobby is up and running again. You can borrow a keycard from the director. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is wasting all our budget. Yada yada. And then he ordered one anyway. Hell yeah. Big axe. And mods. I hate board games. Right, control armor, money. Man, this place is pretty cool. Was pretty cool. Everyone here is dead now. I killed them. Or they were dead before I got here. Yo, this axe has a chainsaw on it. Edgewater Cemetery discovered. These graves are kind of fucked up. There's cages. Didn't even bother to bury them all the way. Or maybe they're trying to stop them from getting dug up. Yeah, look, they had like a patrol out here and shit.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
What's up, dog?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
I don't give a fuck.
Just passing you a fair warning is all.
That's crazy. I ain't asked though.
You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. Armed guards.
Being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows.
Cannibals?
Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society?
I kill marauders all the time.
You're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Hey, I got one of them.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that.
There's a lot of corpses I
Name's
noticed.
Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Like a comedian.
Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Yeah. You bury a lot of people around these parts,
Definitely
I noticed.
not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Boo! Did I scare you? I bet I did.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Do I look like backup?
Crunching. Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you talking
The war,
about?
The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
Oh, he's insane.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you
I
and
love that.
auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
I better go kill those motherfuckers.
Come clanging on over that hill. Where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot, or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
What can I
You
do?
can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go do that.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Engineering 15. Dumb. Okay, well. Bad news, buddy. Holy shit, those all bounced right the fuck off, didn't they? He dead. Keep hitting the wrong button. It's
Bring
dead.
us honor, soldier.
Killed it.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
I smacked it a bunch with an axe.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
That's actually kind of smart. If he was actually fighting an army of robots and wasn't insane.
Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Read the latest report? If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those X-rays. Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Got the weapon, mister.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge.
Pretty cool.
I call it the hand of the law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
Of course.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I get it.
You got pluck, kid. But no, can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
And where do I
There's
get
the
that?
rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
You have a plan.
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Perception's in the middle of fucking
Well,
nowhere.
Excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
What a goon.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this for us. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we thought. Mr. Thompson? I think there's
Hold on, can I
someone here
kill everyone in this room?
to see you.
What if I just like
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do apologize. You were
It's just
skip this? I'm just trying to kill people. Look, I'm not gonna worry about this conversation until I look. I just want to kill you. All right, thank God. All right, yeah, I can kill everyone in this room. All right, time to play the game for real.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I don't believe that.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I'll fuck you. You know what? No. I'll save that for later. I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm gonna save you for last. Don't worry about it.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Lucky me.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, Hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
You seem
I was
mostly
not entirely
abandoned.
sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need
Oh,
them
so they're
back
people
at
who
their
don't want to
post.
be slaves
I
to
need
a
them
corporation.
to
Okay,
come
so
home.
they're getting the power.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
What does
Adelaide's
she look
older
like?
than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And if she don't want to come back,
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand.
maybe that's preferable. Can't make promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Veil? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
Joining my team.
I hesitate
Good
to part
idea,
ways with
considering what is going to
But I
happen to these
cannot deny
people when
that
I'm
she
done.
is talented and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Good, because I'm going to hurt
Well,
a lot
I
of
am
people.
glad to hear that.
And I
Best of luck to
might
you.
I might need a goon to help me.
It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companions. Companions provide combat support. They increase carrying capacity. That's pretty cool. Oh, I still need to talk to. All right, what do you
We
do?
better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
As you wish, I guess.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
We have. But I guess I'll wait a little longer for you.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's
Okay,
office.
now we definitely
Hey,
have. We're
mister,
standing in
can
the
you talk?
fucking lobby.
Sorry. Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No, I could use a goon
It's just
to do my bidding.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
And yeah, I don't
Life's
blame nobody
hard
for wanting to
here.
leave.
Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Okay, well, I guess we can talk
Thanks,
to him.
mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Nah, I don't really
That's
do
what
that
my
too
dad used
much.
to say anyways. Sure.
Nah, the only reason.
I'm going.
Hold. Shit.
Coming.
Neat. Alright, let's talk to the vicar, I guess. Only doing this because you asked me, Miss Pravati. Crazy that a place like this would have a church.
It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak
You were the
to
one
me,
with the
Ms.
idea,
Holcomb.
bitch.
Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to the
Depriving them of
visitors.
safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
They got talk? Can't she get that treated?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
That's terrible.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
So what do you think?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
This has been a waste of
I
time.
apologize if my advice was wanting. I find many people can find their path when presented with the right questions. To divine a true path out of the Aether takes time. There are calculations to be done, variables to consider.
So even the priest is in on this bullshit. Should have known.
Venturing outside.
You will die first. What?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
So he's a book burner
I
too?
happen to know such
This
a book
place has
as
no
Fantasy
democracy, no
Secret,
constitution.
taking a collector's
There is
life
nothing but
from Veil.
fucking communism in these parts.
The collector's residence lies outside the town's walls.
Even though it is straight
My
up
retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you
Evil
fare better than me,
meritocracy.
I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
What kind of weirdness you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Why would it?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Maybe I'll get your book and sell it to someone else.
I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer.
You make a compelling argument.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
You won't live long enough to burn it, I'm afraid, but you will live long enough to pay me. They got merchants. This building has a sign on it. Is there a way in? Doesn't look like it. Like a store owner around these parts. General store. There you are.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
That's
Holcomb. Got my eye on you, girl.
The fuck did you do here? Whatever.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
She'll be our best friend.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, he's got a better pistol. The stuff you sell is pretty butt cheeks. Sell that. Sell that. Sell you. Yo, you sell heavy weapons. That's what I need to start using. Yeah, sell that. I'm gonna refrain from buying more armor because I know that in these kinds of games, the moment you buy nice gear, you immediately find
It's
better
not
shit.
the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Music to my ears.
I still got shit to sell to you. I just wanted to do my equipment real quick. Sell that. And that's gonna be it.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
Deliver Reed's message. Botanical lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
You better watch the way you talk to me.
I don't know you.
And I don't know you.
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I don't think I like your tone.
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I can take a look.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, or that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Hell's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauders got to her, then her parts could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
I love gallows humor, so... Sucks.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. I'll tell you what I
about Zoe, then.
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago, she was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Alright, well.
What is it?
Nothing, bitch. Damn. What is it? Damn. Shit. I thought we were cool. Clearly I was wrong. You ain't chilled out at all.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Oh, you're a
Whatever
sweet
your
old lady,
troubles
aren't
with
you?
Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah, what's that smell?
That'd be the garden, dear. You're standing in a garden. Also fertilizer, so mind your boots.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
I'm good.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil.
Yeah, you're definitely getting the power. I'm not taking power away from this sweet old lady. You guys can fly.
My goodness. Aren't you just charming? Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
I am and I'm not.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really
can't say I
listening.
blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I haven't. Yet.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I could do that.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I'm no hero, but...
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll do it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Well, to be honest, my conscience wants me to kill everybody, so... maybe you should hold off on that hope just for a moment.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Okay, this thing is resistant to bullets. It is not resistant to axes. Rodent. I missed. Security cheese key card. Oh. Where the hell am I gonna get that? Personal log. Found fiddling. I ain't reading all that. Need to get in there. Okay, well, I guess I can't do that yet. Redirect power. Never mind.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Okay, guess we're not redirecting power yet. What's in this room? Nope, it's the way out. Or a way out, I guess. Rat.
Sys searching.
Incoming! Everyone alright?
It caused all the robots to go crazy.
Resetting actions.
Bard, got it. Any loot? Hey now. You hiding loot from me? Yeah, you are. Give me that.
All
Incoming!
You son of a bitch.
area.
Switch here.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's boat if we send power to the Veil?
Mr. Power. Can upgrade my little axe here. Make it do some shock damage. Should be pretty cool.
Not real. You're not real.
Who the fuck is talking right now? You're somebody.
No.
no, just leave me alone.
Who goes there? Hello? Blue. Yoink.
You're not
Hello,
real.
sir?
You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
Phantoms?
You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Phantom's got a name?
No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name.
Cool.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
That's a pretty badass middle name.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
So why are you back here in the plant?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And how did this happen?
You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on clean
Reasonable.
duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained,
Did you do
upgraded.
this?
Did it all from my old workroom, just over in the next section. Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Or you can help me.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
No wonder they're so angry. Somebody messed around with their logic modules.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
A little, a little.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, now that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Yeah, he did this. He killed all these people. How reprehensible. Am I right? No, a guy like me could never do such a thing. Kill an innocent man, strike him down where he stands. Ah, no. Everyone I've ever killed has deserved it, even when they haven't, because I said they did. So it must be true.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
You're liable to get scalded. Never tell me what to do. Ow, shit. I got scalded. Oh, shit. Robots. Thanks for the help, Parvati. Really appreciate it. Oh, wait. You didn't do anything.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Second thoughts.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh, my bad.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Veil a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's disgusting. The minute she thought of having a kid.
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
We'll talk later. Don't worry about it. Out of my way. That one was pretty tough. Die, nerd.
That's the last of them.
I like this little shock weapon I got here. I think my axe is still my best choice though, because of the whole power leveling melee thing.
I'm not sure what the bite is. All I know is the decision's final.
I need the security chief's key card. I don't know where the fuck I get that.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Oh yeah, I figure.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Well... yeah.
If you're sure. I just...
Of course I do. I'm that guy. I never make mistakes. Never. Now, just in case I fuck this up, let me save. Redirect power. Redirect power to the... There we go.
I can't stop thinking of Richmond, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright when they get power. What about the town? All those people.
Oh, don't worry. Those people will be just fine. Upgrade the old heavy weapons. That's probably for the best. And I imagine Spacer's Choice isn't very happy with me. I'll tell you what, Spacer's Choice is going to be really unhappy with me when I'm done. Shame I wasn't able to get that logic module for the guy, but it's not entirely my problem now, is it? I really thought that that keycard was gonna be up there. Oh well. Can't win every, you know, I can't get all the quests done. I'd love to, but, you know, it is what it is. Besides, I'll get plenty of experience points. Slaughtering that entire town in cold blood.
We got this!
What if key card is not even in the building? What if it's out here somewhere? It could be a twist. No, I don't think I saw Wade in the first time.
Here they come!
Should have stayed out of my way. And by that I mean, shouldn't have been so unlucky that my eyes happened to cross and notice you. Because you were completely out of my way, I'll be honest. In fact, I went out of my way to kill you. But I'm sure I could find a way to put a spin on it and make it your fault, so we're just going to pretend that I did that. And it's your fault. Oh, I meant to do that quest while I was out. Let's do that real quick. Hey there, mister. Didn't even feel it. Just my armor's damaged. Nah, my armor's alright. It's good enough at any rate. What did that even say? Just got a letter today. Cave by the river. Got it. In a cave down by the river. Let's save my little things for a bigger crate that will hold probably more shit. It's getting real hot in this room I'm in, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting toasty. Like, I don't think it should be this hot, but it is. What is up with all this buried shit out here? Like, these are whole buildings, cargo trains and shit. They're just under the ground. Ow, fuck. Yeah, see if I... And if I didn't have... Okay, well, there was stuff right next to it. I was about to say if I didn't have those lockpicks, I wouldn't have been able to get into that thing. But that's just a straight up fucking lie. Ow, I have been blasted yet again. Flaw tutorial. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Oh, I like that. Make you susceptible to plasma damage. Reward is a perk point. I'll take that. Why not? Quarter more damage. Because then I can eventually grab that and do more damage. It'll be alright. It'll work out. Some of my walk speed be nice because... you can't sprint in combat. But needing to hawk people down with a fucking melee weapon's kind of necessary, so... Let's avoid triggering that event real quick. Just go around it. What happened to all our power? I stole it. I didn't like how y'all ran things, so I decided to just ruin your whole way of life. Yeah, and I'm gonna take your battery when I'm done. I need it.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
Yeah, fuck this town and fuck retards.
You have no idea how many times I've wanted to shout those very words. You
Okay.
took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm
I
fascinated.
didn't give a shit, to be honest. I just didn't like y'all and I needed a battery. Also, I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Yeah, you just wanted it.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
I don't believe that.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent.
This dude he's gone all this way and put in all this effort to find this book, and all he needs to do is learn how to speak French. And he's willing to just throw it all away because he doesn't feel like learning French. That's kind of based. This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
I'll have a ship in a
You
second.
have a ship. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
You got a lot of talents, mister.
Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb.
Good move getting on my team. Things are about to go real south for everyone in this town.
I shall see you on the ship, Captain.
I mean, like, real south for everyone in this town. I mean, yeah, they just lost their power, but they're not going to have to worry about the lost power in a few seconds. I just need to get my...
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn.
Well, you were a
I
fool.
never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Don't like you. Or I could say I like pressing buttons.
Wonderful. Law have mercy. Well done, Reed. You went and delivered the fate of Edgewater into the hands of a certified imbecile. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Bitch, you killed him!
You just killed him.
You killed him! No, it was great.
You enjoyed that? Are you some kind of psychopath? I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you.
Sometimes I just get confused. I didn't mean to
You
kill
can't
him.
help yourself, huh? Took a couple knocks to the cranium. I get it. Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the veil of super.
She's just gonna go with it? She's just cool now? It's like, my bad, bro. Goodbye. Vicar Max, you've turned on me, I see. No matter.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
I got a pretty good memory.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Ludwig, my friend.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Oh, I do feel bad about this one. Holy shit. You got a pretty badass weapon there, amigo. Oh, yeah, the old hiding the door trick. Well, I guess it will work on me. I was gonna say it wouldn't, but you are clearly a master.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model?
Asking a lot of questions.
Gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Well, I mean, I killed everyone in Edgewater, so there's really no reason to go back.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice.
But do you really want to leave with
I
me?
want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Well.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back.
Well, I guess Reed won't mind with being dead and all.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I never got along with Mr. Thompson, but I don't think he deserved to die. He tried to.
Everyone in that town deserved to die, which is why I killed them. Don't lecture me, Parvati.
I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, mister, but you got a violent streak. I don't know what to make of you.
Come with me or don't.
I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden, even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this.
Well, you know what?
Yes!
I like the cut of your jib. You're on the team.
You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Yep. Alright. You're with me, Parvati. Stick with me, things will go just well. Until I die in a violent standoff with the space government.
Now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I got the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Please give me a dump. Hey, engineering 20.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Let's get the fuck. I've already done all I need to do here, including wiping a town of literally all its inhabitants. Well, not all of them. A bunch of them got sick and accidentally locked in a building. They're gonna die too, though. It's technically my fault, so I might as well have killed them.
received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
I've been waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the
She's giving him
unreliable
fucking
to use.
side-eye.
Shame
Nice.
about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I don't know what that means. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys
So
on the
you need
board
me
are
to overthrow the government? Well,
Hope has some of the
Thunk,
brightest
Space
minds
Warlord,
ever
has you
sent us.
covered.
If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star.
Damn.
Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Alright. Well, I don't really know what that
Strictly
nav key
speaking,
thing
Monarch
means anyway.
is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Nice.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Alright.
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Nah, I'd win.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me. Talk to Gladys.
I think you might have missed some, because I'm straight up a villain, bro.
I'll send her a wire.
I'm literally a psychopathic space pirate.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Very well. You want me to wear a cape?
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply,
That was
the holographic
really
shroud
inconclusive
uses
shit you just said.
information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Put it to good use, thank you.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Very well.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to...
Gotcha. But I'm gonna leave this here. It's pretty cool. Thunk, space warlord awoken from cryosleep, and immediately goes on a path of bloody just villainy. We're gonna overthrow the government. Probably gonna kill a lot more innocent people. I mean, like a lot more innocent people. This is the beginning of it. I'm not a good person. Thunk is a villainous, evil warlord, or he will be. Right now, he's just a deranged killer. But for now, that's gonna be about it. See you.